Yo, yo, what's good? What's good? Make sure everybody can hear me. I'll let this run. Give a few minutes for people to tap in. But this shit crazy. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to pile in here before I make my point. So, man, this getting crazy, dog. This getting crazy. It's really getting crazy out here, man. Let me give y'all a minute to tap in. Let me give y'all a minute to tap in. What's good? What's good? Drop a like, drop a like. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick. For real. Y'all come on in. Hit the like. So I'm just out and about, driving around, doing my thing out here in town, moving around. And man, I am listening to what is going on across the space right now. Yo, y'all are, bro. This is getting out of hand, dog. This is getting out of hand. Shout out to Tim Howard. What's good, bro? What's happening with you, man? Yo, this Pearly thing, bro. Like, cats is really up in norms about some some minor situation that happened with this interview with this girl. Y'all losing y'all heads. You know, everybody all of a sudden wants to be pro-black. This all of a sudden, like, yo, she done said that, and how we's gonna let her do this, and like, y'all hold tight. I got some food coming. What's up, G? All right, appreciate you. All right, bro. We got the pizza, baby. But anyway, like I said, man, I'm not understanding the outrage, dog. Like, people is wilding right now. Um, for real. Okay, like the stuff that's going on across the space, it looks like, oh boy, like people is ready to go to war over some minor things that were said about Roots. Which, my thing about Roots is this, right? Check this out. We know between us that Roots, okay, was something that was made into a movie to go deeper into the narrative about slavery, right? We know that Alex Haley was charged for plagiarism, right? We know these things between us. And the main point old girl was trying to make is that, oh, they was embellishing to try to make a story, to try to make a more captivating, stronger story, so that people would, like he said, that black folks would have something to live by, or whatever, to be outraged about and stuff like this, right? And you know, as I'm watching across the space, it's just I'm surprised at how many people that said that they was red pill, that said that they understood what was going on. It's just like, why are we acting like we're so emotionally triggered by something so minuscule as somebody making a comment who does not represent the black manosphere, does not represent black men, okay? I think it's a lot of the detractors and the naysayers are the ones who are trying to make it seem like, oh, y'all's girl did this and y'all need to get on board with, you know, this hate train. Look here, I'm not finna be emotionally pulled into nobody's war. I'm not finna sit here and act like that I was so emotionally hurt and triggered by anything that Miss Ann, anything that she may have said. I'm not I'm not emotionally triggered. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't a big, watch of her show anyway. I was never one of these people that was all worried about what she had to say in her talking points. Like, bro, I'm not here for that, bro. I'm here to talk about travel business. I'm here to talk about what brothers need to be doing and understanding the lifestyle of travel and how to get out there and go get it. This situation right here is going to be the villain of the week. It's going to be a detour. Okay. Um, I'm not overly concerned about Miss Pearl, dog. But now what we have a whole backlash of some people who are trying to capitalize off of this situation involving her, and they want to try to rally the troops, and they want to try to rally, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of support, or let's kick up racial support, and let's kick up this whole racial back and forth narrative about something that she said. It to me, it's not, we don't, that's not what we need to be on right now, bro. We got bigger shit to worry about, right? We got bigger shit to worry about, family. um I don't see any reason why we need to be this upset about something that she said. May have been a little ignorant about a couple things. Okay, she's a white chick from what, Chicago? Like, all right, so she made a comment that was somewhat, may have been off key, off color, whatever you want to say, right? Okay, okay, maybe, right? But for to the extreme that everybody wants to now create division within the spaces, and now there needs to be this turf war over who's Team Pearl and who's not, is unnecessary. We're making so much progress. We're making so much fucking progress. There's no need for this, right? There's no need for this. To me, this is nonsense. Okay? You got brothers that are trying to capitalize off of a little conversation that happened between Pearly and the guest she had up on her show. Okay? I don't see it. And as far as passport business, there has been some information that got kicked around about, they still trying to attack passport brothers who travel. They're still trying to attack certain groups, and people are questioning, asking questions like, "Yo, should we change the name, or, how should we move?" To be completely honest, I believe that we need to understand that we're showing how effective we are. I don't think you need to change anything, to be honest. Let them come after us. My thing is, if your house is clean, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If we are who we say we are, if we stand on the principles that we say we do as brothers who travel, if we are who we say we are, then what are we worried about? What are we worried about? Okay? Because this gets into the whole thing about, oh, well, y'all, some of y'all just need to be silent. We don't need to talk about X, Y, and Z, or y'all don't need to be, so out there with it, which is true. It can get out of hand. But I think we're all adults, and I think that what we do can be talked about in a way to where it's going to be good and marketable. All right? To let other brothers know that want to travel, there is, first of all, to let them know that they can travel and how to travel properly. I think that there should be an element of brothers who speak about this. It don't have to be everybody, though. And I would never tell brothers who don't want to speak on it, and this is for brothers who travel specifically, I would never say that all brothers who travel need to be talking about what they do in their moves, because it's not for everybody to be out here trying to be a content creator. Because my thing is, this is different. If you're a content creator, now I want brothers who say that, oh, y'all need to be quiet and go away. Let me tell you something. As a content creator and a brother who is an advocate, you're telling someone, I don't want you to have a voice. And that's what bothers me. As a content creator, you want me to not talk about my experiences and the things that I'm trying to advocate for, that is going to help young men and brothers travel, understand that they have a better way of living, and they don't have to be under this culture that is affecting us on a larger scale, right? So to try to silence us, try to stop the movement, and try to now everybody wants to be scared. The fuck you scared of? Nigga, it's working. Ain't shit to be scared of. We're being effective. This is, because you know what? All right. All right, check it out. Whether some of us like it or not, we are in this. And I said this to my group as well. Whether some of us like it or not, we are in this. You can call it whatever you want, but we're black men. Okay? We can't hide. We can't run off somewhere and just hide and act like what's going on isn't going on. No. We have a stake in this and we have something to say. And to act like, oh, it's not that big, you know, we just need to, if we didn't say anything, then no, we need to speak on it. Not all of us though. Not all of us. Because I understand that there is a difference between brothers who are going to talk about it and brothers who are not, which is fine. It's cool. That's no problem. But for the brothers who are doing the work, let them do the work. If somebody gets out of hand, we will address that accordingly. If somebody has an issue, or if somebody has done something that could be reprehensible to where we may need to get involved, then we will handle that at that time. But that's why we have safeguards in place, and that's why we have respective groups in place. A lot of people are getting upset, or some people are just getting hot over the name, which is okay, understandable. I get that. I get that. But in all honesty, it doesn't matter what the name is. It's what's attached to it. It's that you as a black man are doing things that go outside the system and you're not asking for permission anymore. Therefore, i.e., you are a threat, whether you speak on it or not. I don't think everybody has to speak on it. That's fine. But for those who do speak on it, for those who do make content, for those of us who are making content in this space or in this sector, for brothers who travel, I don't think we need to change the name. I think we're doing very good. I think we're being very effective. And I think that we had one incident. And with that one incident, we're handling it. Also, let me say this. I also see that if we had lawyers, whatever in place, safeguards and stuff like this in place, which I think we do, we don't have anything to worry about. Because like I said, if our house is clean, then what are we worried about? Okay? If our house is clean, why are we concerned? I don't see any reason to be up in arms about somebody once again trying to attack us. Let them come. If they don't have anything to stand on, we don't have nothing to worry about. That's where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the standpoint of we good. We good. We should be comfortable in talking about our experiences because we shouldn't feel like we have anything to hide. And I'm not saying that everybody needs to be out here speaking and shouting it from the rooftops. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that there is going to be a contingent of brothers who are speaking on these matters. And for those of us who do that, let it be what it is. Because it kind of relates to the Pearly situation. So many brothers want to be up in arms and just be like, oh, now, see, Pearl's a racist and all. She said all these different things and oh, hell, all hands on deck. We need to be scared. Oh, we scared now. Oh, hell, we scared because, you know, because look, Pearl's a racist. It's just like, dog, like, no, this is not something that we need to be throwing the baby out with the bathwater about. We're men here. And regardless of how you understand the term, you are red pill. If you are in this space, and I know some brothers who travel don't like to understand, don't want to look at it that way. But let me tell you this: you know what's up. If you know what's up, you're red pill. Sorry, but that's just the nature of the beast. Would you say you're blue pill? No, you're not, because you're in this space and you're in these spaces. So you know what's up. You know what's going on. So you are red pill, but everybody don't have to act and react the same way. You feel me? It don't have to be everybody is on the front lines doing battling. I'm not saying that I'm out here trying to throw my flag in the ground and I need to be out here, running up on, black women and, fighting with them and shit like that. That's not my forte. That ain't really how I get down. But I'm gonna speak on the truth, and I'm gonna stand on this red pill shit as far as knowing and understanding what I know. And also, if somebody's gonna try to come after us as far as it pertains to brothers who travel, then there would be and should be a moderate pushback to set the record straight. Which is exactly why and exactly what a lot of people are mad at Pearl about. That she didn't give Nick Fuentes pushback. Well, what if Pearl felt like she didn't need to? But over here, it's just like, oh well, you should just not say nothing. If somebody, you should just move in silence and don't talk about traveling. You shouldn't talk about moving around. The fuck I got to be scared for, nigga? I ain't scared. I ain't got shit to be scared for, nigga. I'm out here. I ain't got nothing to hide as far as this travel shit. We ain't got. If we are who we say we are, what are we worried about? What is we worried about? All right. Everybody don't have to talk, but damn. For the brothers who are talking, for the brothers who are doing what they do, bruh, everything supports you. Okay? You can't put your head in the sand and hide from the world. You're not finna get away from this, family. You black, bro. It is what it is. This is why we're here, to set the record straight whenever we're attacked. If somebody comes after us, we'll handle it. If somebody within the groups messes up, we'll handle it. But just like this situation with Pearl, man, it's just like, bro, I see too many niggas in their emotions, bro. Like, the fuck, bro? What is niggas scared of, bro? That's my biggest question, is what is niggas scared of, bro? Like, I don't see anything to be worried about. I don't see any reason to be scared. I don't see any reason we need to switch up the names. And I think that we need to understand that if we start stepping off of our square now, every time we step off an inch, they're going to be running to take a mile. Let me tell you something. Everybody steadfast and stay where you are. Stay 10 toes down. Don't run. Embrace the conflict, because it's going to come regardless. Anytime black men want to stand up on something, put their flag in the ground and say, we are this and we stand on it, it's going to get challenged. Black men understand, as men who travel, we are going to get challenged. That does not mean that we advocate for people who have bad behavior. No, it does not. But it does mean the principles that we do stand on, we should stand on those principles. And there's no need to go running. Just like brothers say that in regards to Pearl, the comments she made do not need to be taken to this extent, right? We know that there was one individual content creator specifically who wanted to, ring the bells and wave the flags. Shout out to Jamel. What's up, family? Yep, we in the building. Talk about it. New York swag type shit. You know what I'm saying? The fact that, some brothers want to be so up in arms about Pearl, I'm just like, my nigga, like, do you not understand that this is all a ploy to rile you up? Everybody who's ever ran, and wanted to have favor with and politically with the black community, what are they? They always run on race and all these things to, try to. They understand how to use black people's triggers, right? And this is a tall tale sign that a lot of you niggas are not as far away from the stuff that they always use to get you off your square. You're not on your square as tight as you thought you were. Facts. You are not standing on your square as tight as you thought you did. Because if you know what you're doing, if you say that you stand on what you stand on, as far as saying, bro, we know who we are. We're not going to let this get to us. We're not going to let ourselves be triggered. We're not going to allow somebody to use us for clout, okay? Because we see this game plan, and we're not going to allow this. We're not going to let someone rally us and snatch us away from what we've been building for so long. This is a ploy. Like what she said, she just came and went. Matter of fact, this shit was weeks old. If I'm not mistaken, this shit was weeks old. And then NTR got up here as soon as it happened. This nigga's denouncing her. Whatever. You know what I mean? That's his move. If he wanted to do that, that's fine. But you was You know what I'm saying? Like, and he took it the way he took it, which is his prerogative. He can do that. Let him stand on it. I'm not up here to talk shit to people like that. I'm not up here to try to run him up the flagpole. He made his decision. But a lot of this, for the majority of you, right? This is a lot of, to me, I'm gonna say it. To me, this is a lot of race baiting. How I see it. This is my opinion. Okay. Like I said in my video before, and like I said, let me be clear. I don't see anything here that needs to where we need to go burn down half the city for. Because the problem is that they already look at us as being unstable. They already look at us as, oh, watch the black people react as soon as we make a little comment. Oh, wow, watch how we make them dance. We don't give Pearl that much power over us to even pull that much of a reaction out of us. Hell, half these people wasn't even really watching Pearl like that. What's up, Pablo? Shout out to you, family. What's good? What's good? Because for us, for brothers who travel, we're not animated about this type of stuff. And I think that the majority of the black people, even on the black minister side of the house, I don't think they are either. I think it's a lot of the detractors, and now a lot of the pro-black see an opportunity to try to slide their way in here and sow dissension that they can start chopping at people's numbers, specifically Obsidian for one, because we can already see that they're coming after Obsidian, right? Because now everybody wants to, facts, Pablo, we really don't care. And that's the thing. It's just like now they want to start, going after, they want to start tearing people away from this, and oh, we collected that one, and apparently Courtney Michelle is now joining up under Jason Black and all this other fugazi shit. Like, yo, check it out. Let Courtney go where the fuck she won't go, bro. Let her go, bro. Let her go. Let her go, bro. Let Courtney go. Let Nicole Michelle go. Let them all go. Fuck them. Let them hoes walk, nigga. If that's how they want to move, let them move that way. All right? This is not a turf war. And it shouldn't be. Because most of us had already made our decision as black men. We already know what side of the house we stand on. Especially, like I said, brothers who travel. Let me tell y'all something. Passport bros specifically should be marching with their chests up, out, and high. Because, nigga, we winning. And I don't like the idea that, some folks want to be in their feelings about, the name and stuff like this. It don't matter the name, nigga. They're going to come at us regardless. Do you stand 10 toes down on what you say you are? Are you standing 10 toes down? I am. You know what I'm saying? We could be passport bros, brothers with passports who travel, black men who fly, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Shout out to Pablo. He said just arrived from Medellin. Think I care about pearly things? Of course. Of course. We're not bugging over Pearl. We're not over here over a turf war, over the community is in shambles because of some shit Pearl said to some minor race soldier, like a Nick Fuentes. Like, who don't give a fuck? So let Pearl say, okay, Pearl said, like, I think Roots was a little embellished. Nigga, how many of us have said that? Keep it a buck. How many of us have said that we know about the true history of how they stretched or how they would embellish things for the story narrative from Alex Haley? How many of us have talked about that within the conscious community circles? Don't act like you don't know, niggas. I'm not going today. I'm not going for it. You niggas know that those are the type of talks that we have, because in case you didn't know, I specifically, of course, originally started coming into these spaces actually from the conscious community, believe it or not, way back when, okay? And we heard these talks, we talked about this, okay? These are the type of things that Brother Polite would talk about, Brother Bobby Hemmett, oh yeah, I'm dropping names, Dr. Valentine, oh yeah, Red Pill, Blue Pill. So don't act like we have not had these conversations about the lies that they will put out here in order to keep us chained to a slave narrative. We know goddamn well. So let's not start acting all fugazi now just because Pearl made some slight offhand comment. All right? Stop it. You letting somebody like Jason Black start to tear y'all away from what you've been standing on. And just because it's a white girl and y'all see that the reactions for some black women or some people, some brothers are now all of a sudden ready to go to war about this bullshit. And it's just like, bro, like, nigga, we're beyond that, bro. We winning. This is just the villain of the week and they just want to make a story. You know what I mean? There's no reason that this needs to go this far. It really doesn't. Okay? It really doesn't. Y'all need, y'all, hey, bro, stand on your 10. Tie your shoes and stand on your 10 toes, bro, because there's a lot of y'all who project yourselves a certain way. And I'm seeing cracks in the armor in a few of y'all. I'm just like, bro, I'm surprised. Okay? Hit the like button. Hit the like. All right? So like I said, he said participated in. Yeah. Shout out to you, Pablo. And it's just, for me, it's just like, bro, we got bigger plans. We talking about moving. We talking about real estate. We talking about traveling. We talking about, you know, what we got coming up in April. Yo, brothers is finna be out in Thailand. I'm finna get back overseas, get back on my shit. Y'all stay tuned for where I'm finna pop up. It's a surprise, but I'm gonna start doing some live content from overseas. I got a spot that ain't nobody really at right now that I'm finna hit it up. So y'all stay tuned for that. But what are we doing, men? What are we doing? Come on. Come on, y'all. Let this shit go. Because you know what I feel like it is? There is still brothers who are still fighting over the community. There are still brothers who are fighting over the community. And we already told you, as men who travel, we're not here for that. Let Courtney Michelle go. Let Nicole Michelle go. Let them go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tim Howard. He said that's what's up. Goddamn right. Let them go. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. Right? Even you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Obsidian for hosting a live panel where they gave everybody who wanted to smoke with Pearl, you had the opportunity. That how long did that shit run? 5 hours? Hell, I clocked in half late at 2 hours and it ran for another 3. And Pearl was up there. Miss Ann, as some of y'all say, just sitting there watching y'all fight over her. Watching y'all fight over her. Oh my God. Sheesh. Bro. She was just sitting there chilling, watching you niggas battle. And it's not to say that, I'm not trying to say Obsidian did anything wrong. I'm saying, but it was good to see her sit there and say, okay, I'm going to own up to a couple of things I did. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stand 10 toes down and whoever wants to smoke can come get it. And I watch. And there's a lot of choice people who did not come up, who had so much to say, and they didn't show up. They didn't show up. They didn't come through. They did not pull up. Right? They decided that they was not going to have nothing to say to her. And because it was this weird narrative, they kept trying to say, oh, well, we want a neutral territory to speak to Pearl in. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean neutral? As if your point, so you need an audience? You need a clique? You need a squad? You know what I'm saying? To back you up? You need a hype man? The fuck you mean neutral? Get up there and say what you need to say. It's neutral to, would you be willing to come to a neutral territory? What the fuck for? The fuck she need to be on a neutral territory for? She don't give a shit about you niggas. She's making money. And I'm just like, all these people who had to smoke, she showed up for hours. And your main point was, oh, well, it's not neutral. Obsidian's protecting her. Obsidian sat back and said, okay, fine. Pearl answered the question. And the only main thing I heard was, it's not fair because Obsidian is up there protecting her. I'm like, niggas, oh my God, seriously? Come on, family. This is not, nah, bro. This is not it. Some of y'all looking silly fighting over this girl, bro. Real talk. She making money. She ain't really thinking about y'all. More or less what she did was a business move. All right, she came up there to say, hey, all right, let me go ahead and check my business, make sure the paper right. But she even said out of her own mouth that she was looking to work under the black men in the black manosphere. She was never out here trying to be the queen, leader, goddess of anything. The detractors of the black manosphere have elevated this woman in their minds to someone who's leading based off her subscriptions, which we don't directly contribute to, because men within travel bros and black manosphere, we have nowhere near the amount of numbers to equal what she has done and how she has gained traction. That is not, for the last time, any man who travels or any brother who's in black manosphere general, okay, is not the contribution piece that made Pearl get to where she is. Okay, it is that is not us, bro. It is not. But so many individuals who have so much to say about how the black manosphere moves are jumping out here trying to tell the black manosphere, you need to do something about Pearl. Why? She has nothing to do with, no. She learned at the feet of some of the masters. History, just like for a few of you who don't know, Plato, Aristotle, Thales, and all those other great Greek philosophers studied at the feet of the ancient Egyptians. Oh, do we know history or do we know not? And guess what? We don't have to be responsible for every book they wrote. The Egyptians don't have to be responsible for everything that the great Greek philosophers did. But how much did they learn from ancient Kemet? So we don't even have to walk these paths of, oh, now we need to be responsible for Pearl. Pearl said what the fuck she needed to say. She said what she was going to say. Give a fuck what that girl said. Say what she say. She ain't my bitch. I don't give a fuck. Right? And these niggas in arms. Mr. G's World, what's happening? He said, what's up, brother? What's up, family? Appreciate you. Hit the like on the way in. And these niggas up in their arms and they mad. They mad about something that this girl said. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like I said, this, to me, black folks, brothers, men, we're smarter than this. We're smarter than this. We know what the hell this is. We see the ploy. We see that they're trying to divide and conquer. We know what this shit is about. We're smarter than this. We know that this is a money grab. We know that Pearl didn't say nothing that outrageous and that crazy. Hell, and I was watching Obsidian's show earlier, shout out to him, where he showed how Jason Black himself had white supremacists up on his shit in his movie that he made. Okay, literally called it race war. What's up, Cortez Smith? What's up, family? What's up? We literally saw that in Jason Black's movie he made, all right, his documentary he made, he's sitting up there trying to chopping it up with the white supremacist dudes too. And matter of fact, if you niggas was smart, you'll be picking up on the information, because it's not every day that these type people who come from these backgrounds are willing to associate with you Negroes. So when they do drop game, you need to be picking up on the shit they talking about and understanding the minds of these motherfuckers who really do call themselves white supremacists and what they call them, not race appropriators, but race, they have a name for it, race somethings, right? When they're dropping game about, well, actually, when this country was founded, it was supposed to be an offset of Europe. And throughout history, there's always been a class that has been suppressed and oppressed. So for us, it's nothing. Do you understand the level of thinking that these niggas have about you, black man, to say that, oh, yes, we suppressed you. Why? We don't give a fuck about you anyway. We don't care. We don't care. Fine, whatever. Motherfucker, you are a slave class. We don't give a shit. Like, oh, okay, whatever. No, this was supposed to be a white country. That's what they say. That's the mindset they have. That's the type of game, instead of hearing Negroes going back and forth about Negro tales, you should be listening to this information that somebody like a Nick Fuentes is giving out, and you need to be absorbing what the fuck is being said so you have an understanding of who you're dealing with. Instead of these Negro tales, you start getting information from your so-called enemy. You can start listening to the ops. Is that not Sun Tzu? What is it? In Art of War, you need to understand know thy enemy, know thyself, and know the battlefield. Do you not? So this back and forth between us as men is what is slowing us down. Not, and I've said it before, not this idea of white supremacy. I've said that before. You need to be hearing what they say so you understand their mindset and their mentality. Because when they say shit like this country was never built with you in mind, you need to get full understanding of how deep the mentality of them propping themselves up and say that this ain't even white supremacy. They say to you as a black man, they say to you, this ain't even white supremacy to us. This ain't shit. Y'all haven't seen oppression. You niggas are fighting over crumbs because the actual white supremacists tell you, family, if this was really white supremacy, you motherfuckers would be under the chains. You don't understand. This is supposed to be a white country because niggas want to fight over crumbs. Is, oh, look at the Asian man. Oh, look at the Latino man. Look what he's doing. You don't understand. The real white supremacists look at this shit in a way to say, no, nigga, it's supposed to be all white. We don't give a fuck about you niggas arguing with the Latinos or arguing with the other races, the Asians, and oh, look at this, and oh, white supremacy that, and some Asians think they're white, some Latinos think they're white. You don't understand. The real white supremacy comes into play where it's even the Italians, okay? Even the other groups that when they came over were seen as an admixture. So you niggas are fighting over crumbs, bro. This is not a race war. He even said, it wasn't David Duke, it was the brother who was in Jason Black's interview. He even said, if this is a race war, then we as white people are some of the weakest warriors to ever exist. If this was an actual race war. That lets you niggas know they're not fighting you. They're not fighting you. For you niggas who believe that white supremacy is the main thing holding you back, let me ask yourself a question. How strong is white supremacy holding you to get into your first 6 figures? How come white supremacy is not stopping Theo Woff from out here teaching multiple brothers how to get in IT, make 6 figures, and go live overseas? How come white supremacy isn't a factor there? You niggas are fighting fairy tales, bro. Stop it. You look foolish. Pick yourself up. It's ridiculous. And now you want to go fight this young white chick from Chicago over some bullshit. You niggas look sloppy. We look sloppy. Knock it off. This is bullshit. And you want to fight over territory, and now want to start fighting over bitches like Courtney Michelle. Let her do what the fuck she want to do. If she wants to go kiss up under Jason Black's ass, let her fucking go. I don't give a shit. Nicole Michelle, any Michelle. Fuck them. Let them fucking rock. I don't give a shit. Fuck that. Let them bitches go over there and do whatever the fuck they feel like they need to do. You know why? Because we catching these flights anyway. And you SYSBN brothers, you stand on your shit. Black Manosphere, you stand on your shit. Brothers who travel, we gonna stand on our shit. We got real shit to worry about. Matter of fact, y'all should be looking at the other side of this, which is the gift that you were being given by hearing a Nick Fuentes and picking up game. Like, okay, oh, that's how y'all, okay, yeah. Keep talking, no, keep talking. So that's how you move. Okay, cool. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, keep giving that. That's the type of shit we need to hear. That's doing real work. That's doing real studying. Okay? The real white supremacists don't give a shit about you. And you know what? They're not even fighting you. So that lets you know this fairy tale that you niggas create to fight against. The myth of white womanhood that you fight against. A lot of you have relegated yourselves to the same arguments that you would get on black women for having. You've relegated yourselves to acting and fighting in your emotions just like a woman would. But you would stand 10 toes down on fighting black women and all their fuckery. But the minute a white woman makes a somewhat of an offhand comment, whatever. Now it's, oh, the world's over. I denounce you. What? You denounce her? Nigga, you were on her show. She has 1 million. You don't. Stop it. The fuck? Oh my God, bro. Like, I just, bro, bro. Seriously. The main way to trigger you niggas is to throw race at it. And you motherfuckers is gonna jump and ask to say how high. God damn. I thought we were further along. Hit the like button. Hit the like if you like this shit, family. Hit the like, dog. This is crazy, dog. This is frustrating, bro. This is frustrating, bro. For real. Because we see how dysfunctional we are. And some people said, well, other communities don't allow X, Y, and Z to happen. Other communities don't get... Let me tell you something. Other communities are more structured than we are. Let's just call it a buck. Other communities are more structured. Salute to Pearl for showing up on Obsidian's panel and having an open dialogue. That was a good thing. That was structure. Having people come up and discuss things and ask her direct questions was a good thing. That was structure. That was good dialogue. But anything beyond that, whether empty arguments, people talking, you know, I'm sorry, but nah. And that's why I said, guys, this is not something we need to be fighting over. And like I said earlier, if you're a bro who travels, stand on your square. You're winning, okay? We don't need to change your name. We good. All right, name don't need to be changed. And the thing is, it's like in that context, it is a hashtag for one, and it is used, okay, to relate to people who don't get it. Right? It's just a way to relate. Now there are, yes, some people who have tried to turn it into a tool or a weapon. And I do not agree with, we need to be fighting with it. I say that we defend ourselves when it's necessary. Other than that, and I do agree with a lot of my brothers in my group as well, we don't need to be jumping in this shit. I agree with that 100%. He said, I see the young boys are not battle hardened. Shout out to you, Jamel. You on point with that, right? We should not get emotionally triggered. We should not be emotionally ready to jump into stuff, okay? We defend ourselves when it's necessary. But imagine if this situation was a travel or passport situation. Shout out to First Class Kings. He said, it's too much power in the passport bro name. That's what I'm saying. We've done too much good work. And now we're going to start sliding off of our square and allow them to, oh, look at them. They changing their name. It's working, girl. They scared. We gonna drag them back. We gonna steal their asses back. The fuck? Bitch, no, you not. No, you not. You ain't stealing shit. All right? You ain't stealing shit. Because y'all still losing. And brothers who represent this flag and brothers who stand on the square for on the square for brothers who travel, whatever name you want to give it, we gonna let you know. We gonna let you hoes know y'all losing. But we don't have to chase you down and fight with you and bring you up on panels and go back and forth with y'all asses. We ain't got to do none of that to show you that you've lost. But we will do things in order to keep and set the record straight, though. We'll do that. We're not going to let you sit here and lie on our name. We're not going to let you sit here and attribute all those things to us. I want y'all to imagine this. If we didn't say anything, okay, imagine all the stuff that they had for us. Imagine all the names, all the fake allegations, all the things that they had for us to lie on our name. If we never said anything, then the narrative would stand as it is. This is why there needs to be warriors in every class. Everybody doesn't have to be a warrior. But when it's time for war, the warriors are going to do their job. So for those of you hoes who have so much to say against Passport Brothers, I'm going to be in the realm of warriors you're going to meet. I'm going to be there. You ain't finna say no silly shit to us and me not have nothing to say about it. I don't give a shit. You ain't finna come at no sideways to brothers who travel and act like we just gonna sit there and let you lie on us. That's one of the things as black men that we have to constantly stand on, is not letting ourselves be looked as weak, but also be wise enough to not jump in random battles. Nothing burgers. Fighting over Pearl. Give me a break. Pearl's who she is. She said what she said, which was nothing. But the bigger game was understanding the mindset of a Nick Fuentes. That was the game. That was what we were supposed to. Today's villain of the week should be Nick Fuentes, not Pearl. If anything, we should be getting deeper into the information. I would love to see BGS do a video on the deeper inner workings of the information that comes from the mindset of guys like a Nick Fuentes. Okay? Guys like these other well-known white supremacist dudes who have an opportunity and they'll speak out and get that information. Shout out to Cortez Smith. Says people were reaching hard as fuck to go at Pearl. Facts. Facts. We should have been picking up the game that was getting put down from Nick Fuentes. But everybody's so focused on what the fuck Pearl said. I'm like, niggas, what? Are you missing it? Because all this time, everybody wants to blame so much and lay it at the feet of white supremacy. And then you have an actual white supremacist speak to you. And you ain't trying to pick up the game on what he's thinking about you and how he moves. Hell, Nick Fuentes is mixed anyway. He's Italian and Mexican, I believe. And like somebody said on Game Changers panel earlier, he looked like he could be a little miniature Canelo. For those of you who into boxing, little Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, family, this is a nothing burger. I don't see this as for us to be warring over. I think Passport Bros, brothers who travel, whatever you want to call it, we're winning. We're winning. We're standing on our shit and we're winning. It is what it is, right? And I think that right now, and let every brother who travels know, stay on your shit. Stand 10 toes down. Don't you budge, not a goddamn inch. Don't you show these hoes no motherfucking fear. Nigga, you winning. All right? As black men, we also need to understand when we win in some shit. All right? We winning right here with this passport shit because we're acting outside of the system and they can't fuck with it. Don't start budging off of it now. Stay here. Stay here. You have, brothers, you have done no wrong by advocating for what you want as a black man and where you'd like to be. You have done no wrong. Don't start feeling like you need to apologize to somebody when somebody wants to start throwing a little heat on your group name, on the travel name, on For Brothers Who Travel, period. Now's not the time to try to start shaking in your boots. Now's the time to nail that shit down. Brothers Who Travel, we winning. Straight up facts. Shout out to all the respective travel groups out there. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, okay? Regardless if y'all rock with my group BMO or not, you know what I'm saying? Regardless how y'all view us, but if you a brother who traveling, keep doing your work, all right? I mean, last night, I ain't gonna lie, I watched BMT's show, and he did it. I guess he was, you know, baiting us, because he did some shit in the thumbnail that was talking about, I'm out, this and that. I was like, oh, snap, what? Is he gonna shut it down? And I checked it out, and that's not what he was saying, so, you know, he was baiting us, but whatever, but, you know, anyway, shout out to him. But the thing is just like, guys, just in general, all right? He said, I knew BMT was trolling. Yeah, shout out to Cortez. Yeah, BMT was trolling us. But still, though, we winning. I know it's hot in Colombia right now, but for the most part, we keep moving, bro. Like, Colombia, and I want to say this, though, real quickly. Like, I feel like Colombia don't have nothing to do with us, though, as far as what's really going down. I think it's more political. I think that, you know, they're going through their shit. And a lot of brothers who frequent Colombia, I believe that they're giving the game and saying, all right, it's a little hot in Colombia. You can still kind of go, but, you know, take it easy out there. Jamel said all things quiet on the Western Front of BMO. Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Jamel. Hell yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, out there in Colombia, it's a little, it's a little hot in Colombia, which is why brothers are still hitting up, you know, Brazil and stuff. But also, we do see a gold rush to Asia. It's coming, brothers. It's coming. Asia, boy, we in here, boy. Sheesh. But shout out to my brothers who are traveling. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the BMO family. You know what I'm saying? Respect to Al Grease. Respect to Charles Tyler. You know what I'm saying? Respect to Prez. You know what I'm saying? And the whole admin team. Shout out to y'all. But like I said, brothers, Um, basically, I just wanted to put this out here, and I felt, and I could kind of see there was a shift in the energy of like brothers, moving oh, what's going on with the white chick? Oh, race, and oh, snap. Like, oh, now we need to be afraid, and oh, we need to stand up and make sure that we're not being challenged. Just listen, brothers, you have done no wrongs. Brothers who travel, you good, okay? If you ain't got nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to hide. So anybody who come against us, don't even worry about that shit. We gonna stand 10 toes down and stay on our travel shit. And we ain't gonna let nobody stop us. You feel me? So anyway, what I mean, appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. This was just a little impromptu, little something I just wanted to get off my chest real quick while I was just out and about, out here in town, just riding around in the whip. You know what I mean? And I really just wanted to pull over and just talk to the family. And cause this shit, I was thinking about doing like a full show on it, but I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just run it up and just say what I got to say. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for joining. Shout out to the old subscribers, new subscribers. Subscribe if you have not. Hit the like button. Shout out to Tim Howard. You know what I'm saying? Top moderator. You know what I'm saying? Best moderator out. You know what I mean? Doing his thing. But yeah, y'all hit the like button if you have not. Travel family, keep moving. Everybody in the Black Manosphere, stay 10 toes down, bro. This ain't shit to be scared about, bro. You know what I mean? We doing good, bro. Brothers, black men, you're great. You're working, bro. You're doing your thing. Don't let nobody scare you. Don't let nobody talk you in. You need to defend us. Oh, you need to defend this and defend. Don't let nobody shake you out of your square. Stay on your square. All right, man. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Appreciate it, y'all. I'm out.